Why volunteer work?
Let's get started.
Hi Peter. You look so refreshing and cheerful.
Oh really? Thank you. Are you busy lately?
Yes. It's busy and such a boring work every day. I have no passion for the work, and sometimes do not feel excited recently.
It's truly a common aspect of work and life.
I feel that you have elevated mood and smile. You have so much energy.
It's exaggerating. No way.
Trust me. Where does your motivation come from?
Really? I guess that it was due to the volunteer work.
Tell me more, please.
Well, I feel the incredible change after joining volunteer work in the past 3 months. I'm filled up with sense of fulfillment.
That's the secret.
I found that I got the opportunity to make a true difference in the lives of others. When I help others without getting paid, it turns out to expand my understanding of others. It's amazing.
Are you kidding?
I can't imagine that I have such motivation to contribute. It's such a magic that there is meaningful impact to me by meeting new people and learning valuable knowledge. After receiving repeated appreciation from others, as a result, it's also able to build my self-esteem.
Wow. You're great. For me, I'm always occupied with different stuffs, and hence I cannot spare extra time to be the volunteer. It's hard for me to overcome such boundary.
Before that, I could not do it, and it's also my misconception. However, when I just tried the first volunteer work, such barrier disappeared, and the work changed my view. I can spare my time regularly, and volunteering becomes one of the items in my priority list now.
How's that? My daily work is so busy, and I'm exhausted after work. It also takes me transporting back and forth. I would rather like to take more rest during weekend, rather than being a volunteer.
In fact, it's really true that everyone would like to have the best use of the personal time during weekend.
I cannot commit the required schedule. It also causes me uncomfortable and with pressure as well.
During the first time, it was difficult to push myself from my comfort zone. It was also mainly caused by my laziness.
Yes. It's also not flexible for me to join volunteer work. It cannot arouse me strong interest as well.
I agreed. However, as soon as you started the first step, such inertia of being volunteer would be built gradually.
However, I also think that I do not have the skill and experience to match with the volunteer work.
Please do not make it too complicated, because there are different kinds of volunteer work. For example, visiting nursing home, bringing children out from the children's home, and teaching the elderly learning new things. Most of the work do not require special skills at all, whereas it's much crucial to donate your spare time.
Is that so simple?
Of course.
Is it difficult to find out the groups that need help? I've no such connection before.
No. It's easy to approach the right groups. You can join me next time.
Can you give me some examples?
For myself, I have preference to volunteer with elderly. It's a rewarding experience to sit down and chat with them. It's nothing else.
Do you feel boring when hearing their stories?
No. It's actually having much fun during the conversation. Those elderly is willing to share with you the memories, knowledge, and experiences. You can listen to the stories and learn from them. The stories tell their unforgettable moment covering sweet, exciting, sad, and memorable time at different life stages. In reality, you're benefited from them a lot.
That's excellent. The elderly can provide you wisdom, because their stories are the precious learning and insights for us. You would be able to comprehend an important principle during the visit.
Exactly. I treasure the chatting moment, because it's totally free to absorb their priceless experience. In addition, I also sing songs and play games with them. It brings so much fun to me, because they are sometimes humorous, and making me laughing.
That's why you look so joyful and cheerful.
Yes. The more love we give, the happier we feel. I can also give back to society.
It's also meaningful, because you're letting them feeling cared by others, rather than leaving alone.
It's true. It's so simple because I only sit down and chat with them. I feel energetic, because bonding and connection are built automatically between me and the elderly.
Hey Peter. I'm sure you've already improved your communication skills, in addition to expanding your social network through the activities.
Yes. I have much self-confidence when dealing with my daily work. I'm feeling great and staying more physically healthy.
Your sincerity truly inspired me. By the way, did you volunteer for children?
Yes. I've volunteered at Children's Hospital before, and it's also a wonderful experience.
I think those children who are unlucky to combat with illness, their families require the support as well. They need love from the volunteers.
I remembered that I played games with patients, and provided support for their families. It could relieve their parents who felt anxious about the condition of illness. It might help to get through their tough time a bit, including taking medicine and treat. I felt satisfactory because they would not feel so lonely during the period.
Wow! I would like to join you next time.
Great. When dealing with children, I'm impressed by their courage and persistence. They're the strongest children who keep extremely positive mind of surviving. Although the up and down of the status definitely blows their mood, children still pretend to be nothing. They are so intelligent, thoughtful, and sensible. Their action presents their everlasting love for avoiding too much worries from their parents.
I am aware that we should take good care of family. We should live in the moment and cherish the people in front of you.
Yes. I'm more concerned of the health of my family now. My physical and mental health was not treated as the high priority over any other matter in the past. After meeting the patients and parents, I learned the importance and should not take it for granted. It's an intangible bonus for me and far more expensive than money and wealth. I feel so grateful.
I admire you very much.
By the way, do you have interest to teach the elderly how to use social messaging?
What's that?
I've joined an activity of a nursing home. The volunteer work is related to teaching the elderly how to use smart mobile phone for sending messages. The purpose is to reduce the gap between the elderly and their sons, daughters, or even grandsons nowadays.
It's so interesting.
Nowadays, using social messaging is very common. However, it's not easy for the elderly to download the mobile application and learn it by themselves.
Yes. The elderly may feel scared for using those advanced electronic equipments. Their eyes may also not function well.
Correct. The task is to teach the elderly step by step, including downloading application, typing messages, taking photos, recording sound, sending messages and photos. What you need to do is to demonstrate the steps, and teach them slowly with patience.
I can definitely do it.
Please be reminded that they have poor memory, and you may need to repeatedly talk and show the steps so that they can follow your instruction.
Understood. And I'm willing to try.
When I taught them last time, they showed me some of the photos in the album of their mobile phone. Their grandsons were so innocent and cute. The elderly was so excited that they could communicate with grandsons daily by sending photos and messages. After taking the class, they could now receive messages and photos from their families. It solved their problem of missing their families, who might not be able to visit nursing home physically, or due to other reasons.
Unbelievable.
I'll add you in the volunteer list. Please mark your diary. It'll be held at 9 a.m. next Sunday.
Sure.
I would like to share my takeaway after volunteering. I believe happiness is not inevitable. Misfortune may destroy the life planning suddenly. I'm much stimulated with positive view. Whenever disappointment happens, I'm willing to tackle the problem actively.
Your working experience gained through volunteer work can bolster your resume as well.
I think it's a more valuable opportunity than regular work. It provides me a sense of purpose. I would say that it enriches my personal growth, and there is deep influence to me. When I retire in the future, I would be fully integrated into the volunteer role.
Fantastic. I would also like to join green volunteering. Are there any activities that suit for me? If I can be involved in wildlife conservation and environmental education, I can contribute to improving environment and saving the globe. It's also a hot topic.
No worries. As soon as your heart is open for helping others, everyone can join it, regardless of age, background, personality and skills.
Got it. I'll see you next Sunday.
Great. See you.